we will crack on for the time being. First things first, hello. It's great to see all you again. I've been here for 2 weeks. I've been a busy man. Also, just quickly, if we could all turn to look at Kaiser, it looks like he's about to tell a ghost story.
Lovely.
But no, yeah, I haven't been here for 2 weeks. I think it's like the first 2 weeks on the trot I've missed in literally forever. So it's good to be back. It's good to see all of you again. Again, thank you for the attendance ticks and all that. For those of you who aren't as involved, I guess, in the armor community and looking at what's going on elsewhere at the moment, a bit of a tumultuous time, and units are struggling a bit. So I'm glad that we continue to go from strength to strength, and we will get on and have a good time together. Just a bit about myself very quickly. I am 100% overwhelmed at the moment with the master's course. So apologies for the late start tonight and the non-release of the context as of yet. Per the screen to your front, a memoir will be released week commencing 03/10/22, which is this week coming. We've got a bit of spare time, a bit more of a spread schedule. So basically, I'm going to give a very brief summary now, and then that will be beefed up per se with a written document that will be posted in the Chapman Discord room. Fantastic. Okay, so if all things work, we can change slide. Okay, fantastic. So I'll do a bit of reading now. I'll run to the back, and you can all listen to me for a moment because I know we can't read. Can everyone see the screen? Anyone having issues seeing the screen? Nope.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Sorry,
I
I'm
can see
blind.
it.
I can't read.
Okay, so if you can't see, hold right click, zoom in, it should
Get
pop
your
up for you.
binoculars out.
If not, I will do the reading for you. So, context of Operation Chapman. So, we find ourselves, gents, in the nation of Tajikistan. It was previously part of the British Empire but achieved full independence in 1955. During the Cold War, the Arab nation would remain neutral while nations around it were consumed by wars such as Afghanistan. The skillful diplomacy of the Ajiks kept a balance during the Cold War, making deals with both the USA and USSR. Read into that what you want, but when we're thinking about equipment, enemy equipment, considerations to be made there, considering those past deals. Modern Tajikistan has been characterized by democracy and reform. It's open to elections, schooling for women, and liberal ideals. This obviously doesn't bode well with traditionalists, and consequently, the Radic insurgency was born. Henceforth, I'll probably refer to that as just the RI insurgency, gents, or the RI for short. So, whilst not all traditionalists openly support RI, many turn a blind eye to their actions. Zain Hussein was born to a wealthy Ajik family and he's educated in England. During his postgraduate years, he fell in with members of the Muslim Brotherhood in London. There, he was introduced and radicalized. With his skills in English and politics, he became a natural orator and was a very popular figurehead here in Tajikistan. Once the pro-Western, there we go, yeah, Western sentiment and calls for democratic government began, he came back here to Tajikistan and organised the opposition movement. This movement is what we are now facing, the RI. Any questions thus far? Are we all in a happy place?
Always.
Can we just call them the rats?
Fantastic. Slide 3 then, the final slide you please know. So, situation. In 2021, British Armed Forces deployed on Operation Sherlock. The deployment was an early attempt to combat the RI. However, it was ended prematurely as personnel and equipment were transferred in order to facilitate op pitting. For those of you who don't know what that is the essentially the fall of Kabul, the collapse of the Afghan government, and the evacuation of Afghans, British, and all multinationals from Kabul. 1 year later, the Ajiki government continues to maintain a fragile peace, though upcoming elections are at threat by a resurgence in RI activity. Two Royal Anglian have successfully completed Wessex Storm in recent weeks and have been deployed to the Ousbin Valley in order to A. Deter RI aggression, B. Facilitate the local electoral process, and C. Prevent RI freedom of movement. So those are our overarching objectives for the deployment slides. Some of you may have seen, some of you may have not seen on the load screen on the way in. Tonight is 8 weeks until election day. So everything we do for the next 8 weeks will be about being able to facilitate and run those elections more safely for the nationals, and so that Tajikistan can remain a free and democratic country. So you might basically say, where does that leave us for tonight? So we've just come in to the area fresh. What I'd ask you all to do now is reference your maps for me. So in referencing your maps, you'll see a whole bunch of things. If this is presented well, I'll leave it. If you think it's a bit too much, then I can remove some bits and bobs. So northeast of your map, you will see Fob Exton. Has anyone not seen Fob Exton? So fantastic. Right now, just for your orientation, we're in the bottom left. There's a marker there for Cop Rocco. That was the Ajiki name for it. We've taken on Fob Exton. We're in the 1 section 2 section platoon HQ location. Just northeast of us is the medical centre. We'll walk there momentarily. There, for a game sake scenario, is where if we need to, we will evacuate you. In there, you'll receive full. Yeah, thank you, Davies. You'll receive full heal. At which point you can be reinserted. Moving northeast still, we have Joint Helicopter Command and their landing sites here. You will see a marker for Gambit request because I was feeling very requesty when I was typing that apparently. What you'll find at that location, and again we'll walk there momentarily, is a green tarp area. The second you walk into that green tarp area, both Gambit, Boxer, and our attached JTAC will receive a message letting them know that you are in need of reinsert. So what does that mean for you? If you go T4, that should all be echoed to myself and to the JTAC anyway. On the off chance it doesn't, the drill that you should follow is you will spawn outside the medical centre. You can move to the southwest to kit up as you need, and then move back north to that Gambit request area. Standing on that tarp, you'll receive a ping, and then you can just wait there to be reinserted by JHC. Does anyone have any questions with regards to the reinsert procedure? Should you go T4 on this deployment? No, fantastic. Should we require ammunition of any sort, you will see to the south of the Joint Helicopter Command marker, there is an ammunition supply marker. This isn't for us to worry about, this is for JHC, but just so we're all aware with how that works, there's a crate there from which they can build and develop custom crates. These can be loaded onto whatever airframe they have and brought into us at a HLS. That's important, obviously, that we keep the AMCASs free-flowing, and we make sure we specify number of equipment. We should all know it by now, but when we're asking for AMCASs, I don't need a green, I don't need an all good, etc. I need an absolute number of what you need so that the JHG boys can facilitate that from this ammunition supply. Hopefully that's all clear. So that's Fob Exton. If you all zoom out slightly now, I've taken a little bit of time to mark the 3 key routes across the region. I may add to these as the deployment goes on. I'll also attach a map in the operational context so you can see these more clearly. But 3 key routes, as we can see, we have the A606, which leads up to the northwest of the Uzbin Valley. We have the A1, which is the central MSR down the center of the Uzbin Valley. Left of the A1 is what I'll refer to probably as the green zone. Is essentially a dried wadi through which a lot of vegetation can grow. To the right or the east of the A1, we have the A52. The A52 also shoots to the south of the Uzbin Valley, but more in a southeasterly direction, connecting up to the A1 and the A606 just outside of Fob Exton. So a lot of traffic usually through Fob Exton. Looking then to the southwest, you'll see what will actually form part of our objective this evening. You'll see Cop Ashwell. Has anyone not seen Cop Ashwell? Cop Ashwell is basically a very hastily developed OP position, originally held by the Ajiki National Army. However, as of today, this morning, they are handing over to the British, hence Cop Ashwell, British flag, fire support group marker. What this is will become an OP at which the fire support group can get eyes on to the A1 and keep tabs on any movement throughout the Usbin Valley, but also will provide them a position and a platform through which they can support us across the region with more to support, more so than if they were to stay in the northeast in Fob Exton here. Before I talk more about Cop Ashwell, we'll move down to the southwest. We have Cop Saxby. Cop Saxby is still held by the Ajikis, is a Ajiki armored platoon to the best of my knowledge. However, how they are running that cop at the moment is not real my concern. They will stay out of the Usman Valley for the most part. If they are to enter the region, we will be briefed up on that, and then I will brief you boys accordingly. JHC, in coming weeks, you may be tasked with delivering supplies down there, British troops, engineers, spare tank parts, etc., etc. So it's just good for the JHC boys to be aware of where that is. So going back to Cop Ashwell, then, as I say, this is going to be the focus of tonight. The task of the platoon is to essentially escort the fire support boys, so our mortar platoon and our guns platoon will be moving down the A1, cutting off approximately here, if you can see my cursor. If not, I'll make a marker later on. Moving down this route here, up round towards Bushty, breaking off-road, and then sweeping up onto Cop Ashwell. On Cop Ashwell, we will dismount, go firm, soak for a period of time before stepping back off and then moving on a new route through Bushty, back up onto the A1, and then back towards Fob Exton. That is the junction, Davies. Thank you very much. I won't go into heinous details. However, I will talk very briefly. Should we take contact on the move, and that contact does not result in an M kill, or in short, the vehicle being stopped, if it's small arms, etc., we will push on right through. A few things to note about the route in and of itself. First things first, the A1 is what we call a metal road. It is well paved, IED threat low, if at all. It's going to be very unlikely they're going to dig into the tarmac to place an IED. That being said, at our RV at this T junction, when we take a right turn, we'll be moving on to a blacked road. This is a crappy little gravel road down the mountain. It should go without saying that threat then increases exponentially. The RI haven't been known to use IEDs too extensively in the year of 2022. However, previous experience has shown that it is something they're capable of. We do believe there's still to be an active IED facilitating network within the Usbin Valley. So that is to say, we should keep on our toes, keep our wits about us. To that end, point men, you should make sure that you have a Valen. If for any reason you don't have a Valen, reach out. We'll secure that from stores. Equally, we'll make sure that you have the means to destroy anything if need be. However, preference would be for a mark and avoid. Obviously, for time's sake, none of us want to be sat on our asses for 30 minutes waiting for an IED to be detonated. So, speeds in the region, because I know you're all eager to know what those are. For the A1, for the time being, I'm happy for us to travel down the A1 at speeds not exceeding 65 kilometers per hour. Works out about 40 miles per hour. With that, we'll make good time, but equally we can make those twists and turns that you can see on the route. Obviously, not pedal to the metal at all times. slowing down for the turns as you need to, drivers. Obviously, the more you veer off road, the more likely you're leaving the safety of that metal road there on the A1. Off that junction, then, as we turn at the RV, we'll drop that down to about 35 kilometers per hour. Obviously, just so we can keep our eyes peeled on the road to our front. As I say, actions on IED pre-scene will be mark and avoid after conducting some 5s and 25s. Unfamiliar what 5s and 25s are, do reach out, and I'll brief you up very, very quickly. As I say, turning off at the RV, making our way down, a right turn again towards Bushty, left off road, off to the cop. It is more than likely that for this evening, I'll lead the move, so you can all follow me. If I'm not leading the move, I'll be probably just the one vehicle back. So, that is everything for the time being in a nutshell. Road move to Cop Ashwell, drop off fire support and their mortars, and then moving back to Fob Exton for tea and medals. Anyone have any questions at this moment in time? Okay, fantastic. What we'll do then, to keep things simple before I start to complicate things further, when you depart in a minute, head over to your respective sheds, as I'll call them. So one section, boys, if you are in one section, you will basically cross the courtyard to the left slightly. That'll be your shed, as we'll call it. 2 section, boys, your shed is what will be to my left, your right. If we get everyone in there, you can begin your kit up process, and that will allow me to conduct a head count and basically see who's who, what we've got, etc., etc. JHC, you can facilitate or use these crates, I should say, on my left, your right here if you need additional kit, or just reach out to me. Then you can make your way to the airframes that you require. Any questions at this moment in time, or are we all happy?
What can we expect for armoured contact? Like, are we going to need I-laws or anything like that, or N-laws?
No armored contact expected. No ILO, no N-law requirement at this moment in time.
What's the requirements on mortars? Like, are we going to have mortar support, or are they going to be on a
We'll have mortar support as soon as we establish them at the COP.
Given Sandwich isn't here, given to deal with that with Starson.
Yeah, we can work that one out.
Wait.
Right. Who's asking for me? The test. Okay, fantastic. Right. If you don't need to ask me a burning question, then you can dismiss yourselves to your sheds. Be aware, I'll be cutting about doing head counts, and I might be moving some people around just for the ease of making this evening run smoothly. Thank you very much. I'll stop droning on. You can get about. Go get your kit.
2 ICs, just give us a quick hand count. Once you started.
Which
right,
direction
section
Mecca?
to the shed.
Well,
you
leading to
you can go here, Pepper.
Who's leading to
East,
today?
east.
Where am I going? Swiftly,
Raven,
right?
stick with me for the time
Still
being,
there.
mate, and we'll work some things out.
Swiftly left?
Yeah, Swifty left. This is what I'm about to take a look at and write down on my notepad and pen.
Oh, it's not fucking this one. It's this one.
Would it have killed him to put a light in here?
Yes.
Dave, do we need food for tonight?
I'm not sure. Give me 2 seconds. No.
I'm combat
There is no survival self-interaction, so I don't assume so.
Yeah, nah. Dump your food. Dump your fucking e-tools.
Dump the
All that
e-tools.
shit.
Dump
Yeah.
the e-girls as well?
Yes. Absolutely.
No. Never the e-girls.
Dumping the e-tools sounds like a poor life choice.
Dump the dumpy.
You see, it
Don't-
would be if
don't
we were
dump the
allowed to
e-tools.
utilize e-tools.
What even are
I've been
e-tools?
told off every time I've utilized an e-tool to any level of effectiveness.
What the fuck
Don't
is an
dump the
e-tool?
e-tools because
Entrenching tool.
Oh.
we may genuinely need them at some point, so don't dump the e-tools.
Are we not just gonna get told off if we use them now?
Yeah, just keep them on you, they weigh fuck all. Don't forget your face cam.
Hey, I guess they're only
Yep.
they're only half a kilo. They ain't too bad. Might just grab a carry-all real quick.
Right, I've got my shit sorted. It's done, gents. Just get yourself outside the big double doors and the herringbone. I'm gonna grab some food since I literally walked in the door like 20 minutes ago. BRB.
Basic or normal? Which camel should I go for?
Always basic. Always basic.
But that's so basic.
Yas, queen.
I apologize for what I've started.
So do we not have... Is the food and water not on?
No, food and water hasn't been on for like several months.
Shit, admin.
Thank God I found the NVGs. Now I can actually
Now you can see things.
This
now-
means I can carry one more bag of blood. This
I
is
can
good.
see really easily.
Oh yeah, are we allowed to? Are we needing MVGs today? Brain.
So it's currently 5:30. By 6 o'clock, it should be light. So it's entirely up to you.
It's gonna be dark.
I'm not gonna bring him because I don't have any space to put him.
Put them on your
I'll put
fucking
mine on.
face.
And I refuse
Yeah.
to put him on my head.
Strap them to your cranium.
Lally, you're one section, right?
Always.
This is all one section, mate.
This is all one section.
Ah, hang on. So
How do you disrespect
Calvert,
my section?
Bacardi,
Calvert,
Bennett. Lally, Gardner.
Bacardi, Bennett,
Dave's here, he's just getting something to eat.
Gardner.
Yeah, Dave's on a snack run. Justin's.
Oh, Dave is here as well.
Yeah, Justin's going to the airport, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he do be. He do be.
Calvert,
Yes.
I have
So is
sinned.
that Calvert? Sorry, just that. So it's you, Lally, Bacardi, Bennett, Gardner, Dave. That's your section for tonight.
Yep, checks.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait, we don't have McKay, do we?
What's a McKay?
Okay.
The recruit. I think he's with us now.
Okay.
I think he is also off today.
How dare he? He's still on leave.
Not allowed to do that. Must
You
devote
can't do
your
that.
life to
Shoot
the
him or
regiment.
something.
The traitor, a deserter. Jesus.
How
How you all
I've
feeling
just
tonight,
sent
lads?
you a meme that I don't feel comfortable sending the rest of the group, but you'll find
Do
fun.
it, pussy.
Excellent.
Gardner, do it, pussy.
Very fine.
Otherwise, I'll
Bet.
morphine you, and no one will be able to tell.
It's in Naffy. There you go.
Oh. You know, when I
Not
said that, I
awful.
didn't mean the naffy.
Oh.
Hey Gardner.
Abort.
Oh,
Keep it in. Keep
Gardner.
it's not that bad.
That's funny.
Find that face again. Who says Gardner?
Bacardi.
Bacardi.
Got a question
Hello,
for you.
Bacardi.
I've got a gift for you. I got 200 rounds of your shit on my back. If you need it.
Nice.
I also have 200 rounds of your shit on my back.
We're carrying so much GMG because I've got 1,300 rounds. On
Well, I'm like 30
See, but that
kilos
just-
laden right now.
Gardner, are you
I'm a heavy
complaining
boy.
because we can just not carry that?
Calvert,
No, I'm
No.
happy with that. That means
I
like
am
because I
carrying
systematically run
um,
out like 2/3 of
over
the
40
mission, so
kilograms of
having
equipment
extra people
and over
with
10
it
liters
is
of
brilliant.
saline.
Thank you.
Very basic.
I will
How
say
much
you
ammo
might
are
need to loot it
carrying?
from my corpse
Yes.
after 20
back.
past.
No, an actual
That's
normal
fine.
clerical bully.
Because
Otherwise,
I need to
can't be
bounce
asked.
like I usually do for work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no
the
problem.
That's cool.
vanilla
I'll
amount.
I'll steal it off you.
6 rounds,
I-
6 max.
Not gonna lie.
Loot
Six
my
rounds,
corpse,
yeah.
just don't
I
touch
have
my
a
ass.
bolt
That's all I ask.
Fine.
I mean,
Not
I
gonna
will
lie,
have to take that.
Not gonna
ass.
lie, past 2 weeks.
I'm
I think
sorry,
I've
Dave,
looted
I
your
can't let
corpse
you
when
do that.
When you bounce off anyway.
Bacardi, what's your ammo count?
Ammo count is 5 mags, 6 boxes, and then
Slap his bald head.
12 assorted rounds for the underslung. 6 high explosive, 6 smoke of red and white.
Based.
I wish I
Cool.
could reorient patient right now.
18.
Oh,
6.
that
How
would be
much link are
fucking
you
great.
carrying? 200.
What are
I've
you
got
opening?
200 link for Gardner.
Can't
Yeah,
look at it.
boy.
I think it's
Is
200
it 0?
Yes.
Yeah, 200
Good
link.
boy.
Gardner, how much link?
1300.
1300. That's 1500. Dave, how much you carrying?
I'm carrying 12 extra boxes and then SOP on mags, which is 5.
6. 5 plus 1.
No, it's
Cool.
it's literally it's 5.
You're
Fuck
wrong.
off, K-Tech.
It's 6.
It do be 6.
You less wrong.
Do be a 5
It-
plus 1.
It do be 2
6.
normal ones, 2 tracer, and 1 in the gun.
Oh, that's really strange. Because
that
I've
is.
got 3 standard, 2 tracer, and 1 in the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Are they
Mad one.
depleting my fucking
I
magazine
think you've
count?
been rolled,
so I-
mate. I think you've been rolled. That's 35 mags so far. Got everybody except
Dave,
for
I'm going
Bennett.
to monitor your vital state.
I have
Your
6
exposure.
mags and 8 boxes.
6 mags, 8 boxes. That's an extra 14. That brings up to 49 mags. Anyone carrying extra link other than Bacardi that I already know about?
Shock
Why am I hearing a
advice.
Paul Foxy?
Who's a co-op? What's that sound?
Alright, you're...
Oh, sorry, I'm at self checkout.
How's that, Aldi?
My god.
Down
Your
LD.
monitors have been...
There's also normally extra link in the trucks if we get a chance to
Oh,
go to
100,
them.
100%.
Calvert, don't
yeah.
move. I'm monitoring your vitals.
I'm
in a
also
second.
gonna carry an extra 100 rounds of link.
Oh, cool.
Hey.
I'll pop that to 1800 then.
Fuck yeah. Just gonna be Burton for a solid hour.
Shock advised. Everyone stand clear.
Yeah. What's your current weight?
Calvert, don't move.
Your rate. You have to carry radio though, isn't it? Quite heavy.
26 kg.
Only?
Not too bad. Yeah.
The fuck?
And I can still get rid of canteens and shit.
Aye.
Oh, I
Carry my
ditched all my
saline.
canteens and I'm already fucking.
42.
Carry my saline dead.
Oh, I'm not 42 now, man.
I'm 23. Do you want me
Yeah,
to
I'm
carry
22.
something?
Is 42 not? Is 42 too much?
That's too old, yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
Hello,
Can you
Pepper.
even walk?
Yeah, I'm 22 as well.
Yeah.
You
Man
straight?
out there, I've heard he's
Yeah.
47. Watch yourselves.
Yeah, I'm double of 22.
Oh, 57 you say?
I'm fine. My
67.
stamina just disappears very, very quickly if I sprint. But
I'm not surprised. Got like a child on your back, basically. I mean, and you're holding one
I'm
as well.
30k, so I'm relatively heavy.
not
for
gonna
an
lie, I
infantry
ran like
man.
this every week since I've started
Right.
playing with you guys.
Wait,
so-
Gardner, how
and
heavy
it's
are you?
been
How heavy are you?
42.
Jesus, you weigh more than me.
Yeah. What, in real life?
Right,
In,
gents.
in real life, I'm
There's
120.
a
Oh,
lovely
God.
little fucking
God,
crack in the floor
possibly.
that runs down here if you want to form a herringbone on that. for
Alright,
me,
sobriety
please.
test.
Can you walk the line,
What
lads?
is the
Without running out of stamina.
Don't get nice and close.
what's the order of march?
Bennett, what class did you choose?
Rifleman.
Alright, Bacardi
Grenadier.
is Grenadier. Lally and then Gardner. Do we have anyone else planning to come? I
Calvert,
haven't
if you
had-
don't put a helmet on, I'm gonna slap your bald head.
That's fair.
Yeah. I am here.
Calvert doing his best behind roleplay.
Missed the radio check. I didn't hear it, that's why.
Miller.
Miller. Because is that you?
Right, Bacardi, do you know how to use a microdagger?
A micro dagger?
Where's the SO?
Yes.
Right, there's one on the floor here. If you want to grab it and then your point man.
It's your funeral.
I love it. Welcome a funeral at this point.
For weddings as well, yeah?
No, fuck weddings. People are happy at weddings. Fuck that.
Ah, but there's booze at weddings.
That is true. I can drown
Tell me you don't have
myself.
alcohol at your funerals?
Fair.
There'll be an open bar at mine. Going in my will.
Make
Open
it so that if
Well,
any
it's
of your
providing the big pile of coke.
make
No,
it
no,
make
the
it make
open
it so that
coffin is the
if
open
any
bar.
of your any
Oh my
people that
God,
are
that's
inheriting
big.
from you, make it so that they have to do a shot off your stomach.
Belly button shot
If you
for
don't do it,
inheritance.
if you
Like,
don't do
that-
it, you
that's
don't get
the
your
one.
inheritance.
Calvert, do a quick radio check with the boys. I'm gonna
Yes.
do a radio check with the tards.
Rog.
Radio check.
3-2
What
Alpha,
Right,
3-2
kids,
Charlie,
channel
radio check over.
1 on the baby radio. And I should probably tune my big boy radio.
Did you just say fucking
I have my
3
inheritance
okay?
go on a drinking contest.
Bastard.
Last person standing
check.
gets my inheritance.
Yes. Yes. Section 1 radio check.
Anybody not hear those radio checks? Do we all know how to tune our radios?
Shouldn't need to if we're on
I
channel
was
1.
gonna say, show us great.
Exactly.
We don't have to know how to tune our radio.
Mine spawned in channel 2.
Yeah, 'cause we're
so
not-
I
yeah,
might
'cause-
be in the wrong group.
Well, because we're not using the better software. We're not using TFAR.
You're such a smart.
Right, you take that right fucking back. You take that.
Absolutely not. I
right
stand by
back.
my statement.
To be
Tifa
fair,
is fucking
I
dog
prefer
shit.
Tifa, honestly.
The
know
number of
that I've ever
issues I've had with
used
Tifa.
Tifa.
I
Right,
like
you
the
remember
like
when we were
actual
doing
frequencies
Devon's
on
missions?
radios and stuff.
Yeah.
You remember when we were doing Devon's missions and then we got fucking railed by all those connectivity issues when we were doing the BAF stuff? That was
Yeah.
Tifa. That was when
Oh.
we swapped to
That
Acre.
was the
I
I stand
prefer
by
the
my
voice
statement.
levels from Acre, and you can use them with frequencies, but I like the block system better. If you haven't played around with the baby radio, you can take the entire left side of the handset off and fuck around with different switches.
I don't know. I prefer TFAR beta.
Because you're a beta man.
I prefer just playing Armor with in Discord with open mics.
I genuinely just got sick to my stomach after hearing what the fuck. I thought you were gonna say using the in-game chat systems. At which point I was planning on just leaving you for dead this mission. Because clearly that's where you want to be. Just use the in-game chat. Just use the in-game
Yeah,
voice chat.
Armor in-game chat is a cry for help that I will not be answering.
It's so. But that's
I'm
like
just
one of the
gonna
things that I
type
don't
inside
get
for
why
estimation.
why it wasn't in game.
Ooh, brave
Like
man,
why did
brave man.
they not have a proximity chat in game when they made Arma 3?
Because that requires basic line of sight code that they're not capable of. Have you seen the basic Armor 3 AI?
I like the basic Arma 3
I thought
AI.
they just spilled some spaghetti into a computer. Right. So order of march. It's going to be Bacardi, followed by myself, followed by Bennett. Then it's Calvert, Lally, and Gardner.
Rudge.
Huh?
I cry
won.
when no Tironi. I cry when no Sniper.
It's pain. It is indeed pain.
It's gonna have to verbally abuse
In the event that we face urban environments, we're going to have Bennett and Bacardi as Assault Team 1, and then myself and Calvert as Assault Team 2. Lally
Rog.
and Gardner will do cover / set up a medical area.
Fog. If I go down at
Different
any
area.
point, or if you run out of grenades, I'm carrying 10, so rob at will.
Fuck's sake,
Who is
fucking
carrying 10
Rambo.
grenades? Is that you, Lally?
No, it's me, man.
I've
sound
got
is
Got me.
sick,
Oh,
dude.
actually,
Let's
technically
Calvert.
I'm carrying 12 because I've got the 2 in my vest. Got the 2 out of 4.
So if you get shot, you're just an ID.
Fortunately, we don't have that.
Anytime any
Yeah,
shrapnel
what was our-
goes
what
near
was
you,
our
we're just
old
all gonna
contact
hold
from
our breath.
IED?
I've played enough Sniper Elite to know how this is gonna
Freedom
end.
cry.
If we see an IED, Calvert runs at it in like a counter explosion.
Right, final briefing courtyard, on your feet.
Let's go.
Let's go, kids. We're going to the pool.
are you doing? Taking loads of kids to a pool?
That's just fucking disgusting, Davies.
Right. Carrick, you bring your section out, please, mate, and then obviously give your 2IC his radio that he needs.
He's got it.
Also, for prior to final kit checks, there are more DaySac options available if you access the Ace Arsenal on your Foxhounds as well.
Are there uniform options available?
Do you need your Julius patch?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. I was gonna put it down in the Foxhound, but then I didn't because I wasn't sure if you would moan that other people were using Julius patch.
Oh, I don't care if people use it. I just want to use
Again,
it.
mate?
I know
Okay.
Davies uses it.
Yeah.
You have
I have
Lally
Julius
serves
patch.
the Soviet Union.
plus 6, so I have 10.
I use it because I get the choice. That's simply it.
There's deals you
Okay,
can't buy
so
yourself.
I mean, Dave, how do you want to run this? Obviously, you've got the
I
6,
also have
so
2 boxes, 762 for
you could just take the
thatch.
1 wagon, or you could take 2.
I
wagons.
reckon
Do you wanna pass that
using
on
2
to
wagons in case we
Big
get
Boy?
one knocked out.
Yeah, 2
We
wagons
can-
is a safer option.
Yeah.
Okay, so driver, commander, gunner in each, then, yeah.
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 Okay, fantastic. So those are going to be your wagons there. When we
Roger.
go off, are you happy to take point? Vehicles 1, 2, I'll go vehicle 3?
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. Just
15
reference
belts.
the map.
What was the
Obviously,
556?
so we are here.
2, and then what about
So in terms of coming out of the base, it's
21
a
mags.
tad awkward.
I
So
frags?
we'll cut across. Hang on, we'll let these guys. We'll cut across,
I've got
basically out the
extras. I've
entrance
got
here,
4
across the
frags.
medical HLS.
Does everybody have 4 frags?
Follow the road round to the
No.
right, and then you'll have to cut off of the airfield. I'll throw
Yeah.
down some arrowed signs for you
Kind
as
of
well.
like this.
About
Yeah.
smoke.
Like that.
Okay.
And then you
Smoke,
join
I
this road and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Charlie, hang
that's
on one
fine.
second. 2, 4, 6,
I'll let Hein sort out
6,
the
7.
other stuff.
So we're essentially looking for
11
dirt road
smoke.
and then keep right.
Yeah,
You've
so
got 11.
including coloured.
past the medical thing, out the
Just you have
Hestos,
11
turn
smoke.
around on the
It's
No,
dirt
no, no.
road.
wait,
that's
yeah, it's
not-
Once
this,
you cross the
Dave.
runway,
It's
then
Yeah.
turn around again.
There's only me with extra
yeah.
smoke.
Yeah, not a problem.
So 11 smoke
So
total.
yeah, RV1 all the way down. There's no need for other RVs
4
because it's a
frags for
straight
you.
road. RV2, just let me know when you get
M67
RV2.
frags.
RV3s
handheld
are
ones.
right. Slow it down
So,
here. This is going to be
1 second,
3.5 on your
please.
speed. This is going to be 6.5
Yeah,
on
he's
your
just getting the
speed.
count from the other.
3.5
so
on your speed. This is
I imagine
uphill,
it'll
so
be
you're going to
around
slow
10.
down anyway,
Put us down to
as
10,
is all this
and if
bit.
it changes a
It's
lot
a
bigger.
left to RV5 and just following up the dry wadi until such a point that you can find a nice climb up point essentially onto the cop. This is probably like the best route up, I would say.
Yeah, go on,
Once
kind of
you-
hogging the re-entrance along.
Once
and
you're skylining on the cop, follow it all the way down at the center of the cop. You'll find like a central position, and then there's 3 HESCO walls positioned like that. We'll just set up in a linear safe area on those HESCOs. You just pull all the way to the end HESCO and pull in onto it. Yeah,
Roger, yeah.
fantastic. Right, you boys can go
So,
jump in your wagon.
You say 14 frags? Handheld one?
And I will just brief up 2 section.
That's 24
Right,
frags for
Delta, take the one right at the back. Charlie, take the one
HEDP
closest
is-
to
Have fun
us.
getting on that cop.
Roger, roger.
21, and then
Bacardi, just
medial smoke
wait
is-
outside for it.
how much?
moment.
10. Okay. Thank you.
I sent
Right.
you mine on.
Just in
CTAB
case you
memo.
missed it, check your map.
Take 2 wagons.
How do you want me to go?
We're down here, obviously.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I would
Uh,
rather-
we're essentially going to follow
take the
this line
right-hand
that
one,
Davies drew
just 'cause we're going down
out
the
of the
A1.
airfield.
Situation of dread.
Then along this A1, it's going to be a speed of 6.5. Gonna pass RV2, pass down here to RV3, at which point we're going to take a right. The speed then changes to 3.5.
That's fine.
Following this along to RV4, and then we're going to
It's a right
go
turn
to
to
RV5,
5.
yeah, and then we're
Up
gonna
to
take the
Ferv.
little wadi along here, and then we're gonna try and find a way up and into the cop. All right.
Heard.
Right. Cool.
Am I driving then, or
You are indeed driving.
So you're already set, girls.
vile?
Such
I'm not
is-
insured, nor am I licensed.
Can I get Pepper?
That
Hey, yo.
is great.
My group then.
In fact. Alright, do I have Bennett in the gunner's position, please?
Sure.
I'm gonna wait out.
Right, gents, just as a reminder, actions on contact whilst we're in the vehicle, small arms fire, just fight through, just keep going on the route as planned. Should anyone suffer a mobility kill on the vehicle, call a stop, stop, stop. We'll pass it on to a platoon and then we'll fight around the vehicles.
I don't mean get a hard on contact, Lally, but
I mean, that is the answer, right? Just get a hard on for contact.
yeah, it is.
Oh, and Dave, I figured out a way to get a cigar into the mission.
Oh yeah, you can choose it as an accessory, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll live with that.
I mean, it's not like I can light it though. It just kind of sits there.
Give me 2 seconds.
Rifles, and apparently they are physically excluded from using them outside of a static position.
Do you remember the other week when we got attacked at the point where we dropped the GPMGs off?
Yeah.
They were brilliant there.
Hey, Will.
Yeah, man. Yo.
I want you to know that you didn't die, so thank you. Thank you.
So Bennett, do you crave violence?
Am I afraid of violence?
I said, do you crave violence?
Oh, yeah, to a degree.
Q section is run by Carrick and Charlie now.
Somewhat hungry for it.
Right, gents, we're gonna move off and set up on the A1. We are the point vehicles, so 1 and 2. Just move off at about 2-0 until we get there.
Shit. This'll work.
Just keep going straight, yeah. Take that old dirt road out and then go right around the Hesco barricades. Then there's a break in the fence.
Yep.
Right there. Go right. There's a break in the fence, go right. Keep going right, 90 degrees right. Break in the fence and then left onto the road. And right.
Now time to figure out why my micro dagger betrayed me. There it is. It decided it didn't want to keep tracking me on the map.
Right, just keep pulling up so everyone else can pull up behind us.
Heard.
Right, hold in.
Politely stop brake checking me
Just
over.
gotta. Just
3-2
gotta check.
Alpha, 3-2 Charlie. 1 section is in position on the A1 out.
And I got a quick check to make sure that Dave hasn't been shot already. I mean, this should be a nice, quiet mission, no contact.
A bit behind likes people attaching onto his rear.
Oh, that's on our fucking corner point as well. Jesus Christ. Like RB2 is where we turn off.
What's the speed limit on the A1?
6.5, so 65 kilometers. And then once we turn off, it's 35.
I'm just setting my speed governor.
Hind wasn't trying to raise me, was he, Calvert? Three to Alpha, 3 to Charlie, send message over.
What are we waiting on?
Roger that. 3 to Alpha, stop short, assess route, continue as assessed. Over. Roger that. 3 to Alpha, spacings 5-0, no greater than 6-5, moving in 1 minute. Out.
Right. Prepare to move, gents. Remember, spacings of vehicles should be around 50 meters. Yes, Corporal. And move now.
Three to Alpha, 3 to Charlie on the move up.
Whoever's gunner in the front vehicle, you might just want to turn in. Alright.
Three to Alpha, 3 to Charlie, send message over. Roger that, 3 to Alpha, 4 times enemy seen at RV2, gonna assault the ambush position from the stop short. Over.
Right, gents. If you reference your maps, at the RV2 sign there's 4 times enemy seen by ISTAR. We're gonna conduct a stop short at the marked position. We're gonna pull off in a herringbone and then figure out an assault on that enemy position.
Don't flip the car. Three to Bravo, 3 to Charlie, send message over. Alright, slow down a bit. 3 to Bravo, thank you for the information. Slowing down to 3-5 until Delta is caught up. Over.
We
Right, you
caught up.
can go again. You can go back up to 6-5 now.
Please press the gas pedal.
Alright. Stop on the mound on the left. Yeah, just hold it. Yeah, that's good enough. Get out! Yep.
Dismount, extend the line to the left.
3 to Charlie, contact Quate out. Who's that pushing up? Get in line with the guy in the front. Get in line with the guy in the front.
No eyes on. Quarter right, off to the top of that hill.
Right, Calvert, set up the GPMG where I'm at here. Yeah.
Reference Stone Rock, roughly 200 meters to our front, section rapid fire. Wait out for tracers. Watch on tracers.
Sandbags.
Watch out tracers, half right. Water right, sorry. GPMG, hit the rock position through the smoke. Enemies moving left to right.
Dave, you wanna bring up a fox sound? You can be in a...
Yeah, bring up the Fox sound. Magazine. Right, sort out the spacing.
Dave, where you want it?
Just on the left-hand side of the road, in the low ground. Yeah, that's good. Right, keep up a deliberate rate into that tree line to your front.
Bacardi, load HE. Do we have eyes on that enemy position? That's a man down.
Where?
Bacardi's down on me.
Yeah, I got him.
Where's that man down?
Why can't I stop?
Bacardi's man down,
I'm
we've
gonna
got
pull
Miller on
him
it.
off to this hill.
We're safe, right? Should be safe right here.
Shot in the head. It's minor.
Roger, reference green tracer. Follow GPMG into the position. Rock formation left of the first thicket, left of the road.
Welcome back.
Why does my face hurt?
Because you got a cigar. You kind of burn
Man's
yourself.
been slapped.
Ah,
I'll give you painkillers. Let me know if the pain persists.
will do.
Right, Bennett, man the GPMG in the Fox Sound left of the road and start putting a rapid rate onto the bush positions, any likely enemy positions.
Dave, would you say 200 to the tree line?
So reference GPMG tracer. That's 300 meters. Oh fuck me.
Top of the
Scratch
hill.
that. Top of the hill. 279 meters. Start fucking lobbing some HE into that. It's moving left to right. That's actually a pretty good fucking shot.
Behind that, I think I saw a guy behind out there. Just behind the position we're shooting at.
Roger. Keep an eye on it.
Also, Dave, left, the biggest rock that you see down the hill, there was a sandbag position up there, if I saw correctly. But we can't see it from here, you have to go more left.
Roger. I'll have a look.
I'm down to 3 high explosive.
Right. Save him for now.
Yep.
If you can see an enemy hiding behind a rock, nuke him, but wait out for it.
So, red trace, your position, Calvin. Coming from 2 seconds point of fire. Slightly back to it. Where the enemy's position. There's a smoke. There's like it looks like a fire almost. That's where the enemy is generally.
Bacardi on the big rock, there it is, enemy.
The
All the
big-
tracers landing.
Yep.
Oh, one enemy down,
Changing mag.
So, yeah, just try to put a 40 mil on the big rock.
Dave told
Does
me to
anyone-
conserve the rest because I only got 3 left.
We do.
How tall? That's 200 meters.
So reference traces there, that's 312. Reference rocks left side of the road, that's 279.
So, yeah, you could use that to hit this deflate if that guy pokes up again.
Yeah, we have already.
Oh.
We're gonna need some UGLs and resupply at roughly 6.
That's cool.
Do you want me to hit Dave?
What's up?
Do you want me to throw a UGL onto that big ass fucking rock?
Gambit, this is
Yep.
32 Bravo, message over.
Heard.
On radio.
Round out.
Just short.
Three to Alpha, 3 to Charlie, send message over. Uh, 3 to Alpha, 3 to Charlie, sustained 1 times casualty, he's now T3. No further
give you more
assistance
painkillers?
required. The enemy position seems to be mostly destroyed, 1 enemy unaccounted for, over.
Take him if you got him.
Okay, you have 2 painkillers, so that should be enough.
I mean,
Yep.
It's all
3 to
good,
Bravo
Dave, I'm
is
right here.
literally right near.
I'm here. I knew what happened. I dragged him out.
I mean, I did get shot twice, so.
Yeah, shot once.
Well, no, I took 1 to the chest, patched that, and right when I got done that, I got
Oh, that
schwacked in
fly.
the head.
What the fuck is that?
What?
Oh
Find,
wait, actually, get in the Foxhound. That's a medical vehicle, right? I can patch you
Oh,
up.
they're
I don't think wound reopening's on.
As soon as possible. 1 second.
I don't think I need.
Well, not as soon as possible. After this contact. 1 second.
Bacardi, hop in the Foxhound real quick.
HEDP.
Moving.
I'll stitch you up. Assuming that I made the medical vehicle.
I think it's 6, number 6 that I heard.
Right, gents, just watch out. We've got the other 2 section currently conducting a
Gonna
left
be-
flanking maneuver.
I'm gonna be honest, Lally. I don't think.
So keep your eyes peeled, watch and shoot.
It's not a medical vehicle. My
No,
immersion
I don't
is
think
ruined.
wound reopening. I don't think wound reopening's on.
It is. He showed me the settings.
No, because
I
I'm
asked him
looking
that.
at it and and the wounds are showing up already grayed out. They're usually red when they need to be stitched.
No, it's still bandaged. It would say in brackets S if it was stitched.
Yeah, but it's grayed out. Usually it's red when it's
No,
bandaged
only
but
when
needs
it's bleeding.
stitching.
It hasn't been for a long time, even when we still had reopening. It's always been grayed up. But he showed me the settings, and wounds can reopen, so unless he got a different file, which would be very low IQ.
Alrighty.
Dave, minor issue. Foxhounds are not medical vehicles, so if anyone needs stitching, you're shit out of luck.
Alright, cool.
I'm repacking a mag.
Might want to not skyline if you're repacking.
Right, Calvert, just get me. Don't need a resupply yet.
Just a minor safety concern.
I have faith in your ability to keep me from dying.
I think that's an OSHA violation, actually.
A what?
OSHA's a violation.
I violate OSHA, like
Yeah.
the Taliban violates Chai Boys.
Carl, am I staying on this rock or am I coming with you? Come with.
Calvert, can I borrow a box of 30 round 5.56?
May.
Magic.
Your backpack doesn't have space.
Yes, that is usually the case.
So, Lally, does Bacardi need to be brought back to base to be fully healed, or can...
No, he's not
somebody
that
do
bad.
Alright,
but
cool.
he does need to go back to base to get stitched.
Okay.
So worst case scenario, I'll need to keep
He's-
bandaging him, or he needs
He's
to keep bandaging
T3
me.
perpetually, essentially.
Can we not stitch anymore in the field?
Apparently not.
What about my pizza? Did you get that as well?
Yeah, we haven't been able to stitch in the
Got a
field
number
since
9,
Goodshaw.
number 9 large.
And number 45 with extra
Okay.
dip.
Anybody catastrophically low on ammo that would like a box, or are we all happy?
Thanks.
I'm
Alright.
catastrophically low on morale.
If
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Shame.
I
If
guess
what's
you're
his-
gonna get
if,
beat.
He's ordered a beating.
yeah, if Gardner needs more belts, I've got belts to give him. But other than that, I'm set.
I've given him mine, so he's topped back up
Alrighty.
relatively.
Can we get
3 to
5.56
Alpha,
link?
3 to Charlie, send message over.
Calvert, give me 5.56 link. I'll just put it over my neck. It'll be fun.
I wish that was an option.
Me too.
Like just to carry more, but like you couldn't move your head too much then.
Calvert, if my head disappears, that is a sign that there's a sniper.
Fair play.
Well, salute
Exactly.
Dave. That'll be
3
sniper
to
check.
Alpha, 3 to Charlie. Roger, bringing up the 2
who's
section
that?
wagons to the cleared position. Over.
No. Oh.
Right, Bennett and Cardi. If you want to make your way down to the vehicles right at the back, the 2 vehicles down there.
Yep.
And then bring them up to our position, and then once I tell you, just drive them up to the enemy position, so 2 section can get a ride. All right.
Alrighty.
Just saying, I took the Delta Fox sign up. I don't know if that
Yep.
matters, but
That doesn't really matter. Right, make sure that you're repacking your magazines, gents.
You look like you're living the dream there, Bennett.
Yeah, no, I mean really, I forgot the event was on tonight. Stylishly late arrival of like 35 minutes late, you know.
Well, it's okay. I'll be needing to leave in like 10 minutes or so then too. Cause
Oh,
I got work. It wasn't
Oh.
an issue till I started school, and I have to cover down on nights if I still want a paycheck.
Uh,
Are we grabbing just one each for the both vehicles?
yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll go grab the rear Vic, or you got the rear Vic.
I'll grab this one. Right.
So yeah, where are we taking the Vix? Bring him in line with the vehicle at the front. And then, once the position's been cleared, just drive him along the road until you're in line with the enemy position, so the line of bushes and rocks on the left hand side, alright?
Alright.
An arc towards the enemy position just in case we get fucked.
I get it, Calvary, I have a mechanical keyboard.
Right, Bennett, Bacardi, mount up, drive them into, drive the vehicles up
You
in
want
line
the,
with the
HQ
previous
back on
enemy
the
position,
building.
which has now been cleared. Let them mount up. The rest of us just get into our fox sounds and follow on behind them.
Roger.
Delta, wait out for me to get into the front. Everyone mount up. No. Right. Calvert, if you want to go grab whoever's left behind.
Sprinting back to you, but I'm very heavy.
Meant to be.
I'm assuming it's right at RV. We're right at RV2.
Yeah. The problem is I have the memory of a goldfish, so I literally
Yeah,
can't
according to
remember
where
what
Davies,
I
according to where
do.
Davies marked, we are right west of Davies marker. So.
All right.
For I was gifted by Allah the ability to have GPS.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Dave appointed me point man, so I get the GPS.
I'm in now for relay.
That's wonderful. That. I mean, the Foxhound's got one built in, which helps, but
Right, that's sorted. Driving up now. As our lost lamb rejoins the convoy.
You need any boxes, Bennett?
I'm good, alright. I'm good, alright. Well, speaking is not my forte.
Hmm?
I'm not good at speaking, me.
Fair enough. I will say that there is absolutely, unequivocally, one feature of TFAR, at least TFAR beta, that Acre does not have.
Which is?
Vehicle intercom systems.
Oh.
So if you're sitting in, say, a Bradley, you don't need to worry about screaming over an engine or using a radio. It actually has an intercom.
Moving direction is Charlie, the vehicle on
That
the
you
right
can then separate between crew and cargo and other channels.
That's pretty cool.
So the driver can talk to his gunner like I'm talking to you now without screaming over, an engine and an autocannon.
I like that.
I think I'm hearing an aerial contact.
There's a helicopter sort of back there.
Bennett McCarty? Yeah. Where you guys at?
Just south of the RV2 mark, just east of where Davies marked the 4 infantry.
Roger, just drop back a little bit until you see our Foxhounds. Calvert, can you grab our 2 vehicles, put them at the front in order of march, and then 2 section can fall in behind.
It's so weird being a G-cam because you can see what everyone's doing, but you can't hear them. Just looks really weird.
I want to take my Fox out.
I thought this was our Fox sound. This is our Fox sound.
Is it bollocks?
You have a bigger gun than me.
Always.
Always?
I think we all have bigger guns than you, actually.
Oh, wow, okay, I'm feeling...
We
I'm
have the
feeling
7.62,
offended
we
here.
have the grenade launcher, we have the GMG.
Oh, you made like that? Oh yeah.
Hey, at least I got a bigger gun than him.
Right, I want Charlie in the front vehicle, Delta in the back in the middle vehicle.
Someone say grenades. The grenades, yeah.
Yeah. I've got
Let's go, let's get mounted up.
10 box ones, 2 spawn ones.
Howard, do you move the second vehicle? Like, is this
I'm mounted up this time.
Right, gents, I'm just going to set myself up on the road, just get in order of march behind me.
Dave, I'm bouncing here. I gotta get ready for work.
Alright.
I already offloaded all the ammo and micro dagger into the Fox Sound.